Tonight we watch Dead Snow. Howdy! Welcome back to another horror movie dealy thing. This time we watched Dead Snow.
Also known as Nitpick the movie.
Yeah, we did that a lot. Well, you did just as much as me this time.
Yep.
But no, this is a foreign flick. It actually, I don't think, was released in America at all. At least this version certainly wasn't. I happen to have it's a non-format version. It's all in German language though. There's no American.
1, 2, 3.
And yeah, so that's what we watched. It looks like this. I mean, pretty. Okay.
I was gonna say they don't even call them. They don't even call them zombies on the back of here at all.
No, I don't think. Well,
Undead Nazi.
Before we
bastards.
get ahead of ourselves, acting. What'd you think?
It's hard to tell in another language, but it seemed alright.
Yeah, that's true. We can't really get inflection as well. I mean, you could read the tone off what they said, though, and it all seemed to fit. I mean, the acting was decent. Yeah, it was good.
The zombies did a good job.
Yeah.
Or the undead Nazi bastards.
I thought the acting was good. Effects, equally good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say they set the tone pretty well, and like the makeup effects and everything were really good.
Yeah, the zombies look good. Yeah.
Look great.
The dead people look good. The guts and gore look good.
Yeah. Yeah, they set the tone pretty decent.
If there was CG, the only thing that looked a little cheesy to me was the bird flap. Like all you could see was like one bird flapping behind the tree.
That one, yeah.
But that's not.
Bird.
That's more of just a
prick.
How are we gonna get away with that kind of shot rather than you know. But I don't think there was any CG. There were no CG zombies.
All the blood
There
and
was no
everything was
CG gore.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all pretty good actually.
Yeah.
And then story-wise, what'd you think?
This would be where we kind of picked and pulled it apart and kind of found. I mean, any movie you could find, you know, little things to nitpick and find plot holes, but this one was just.
There were a lot.
It was just more like the ridiculousness of it. Like you're after a certain point, you're like, all right, now we just got to start making fun of this movie.
See, that's one thing I disliked though, is that after the zombies appeared, like the movie was taking itself seriously for a minute. Because at first it's just college kids going on a trip, so whatever. But then once the zombie thing starts happening, everyone's serious and zombies are attacking and it's a thing. But then all of a sudden they start throwing comedy in again, like little bits and pieces here. Like when
I'm all
when
for
he kicks that one head and like just some of those.
Yeah, there were some parts that shouldn't have happened, like when he beheaded the zombie and then punted the head. That shouldn't have happened. But there are some funny moments, and I'm not against comedy in horror movies or in horror situations. I think if it's done right, it's really funny. Like Tucker and Dale versus Evil, Grabbers, Iron Sky, all the ones that I thought this was gonna be like, you know, in that same vein. They do it perfectly. This one,
feel like
not so much.
It killed the mood. Like they had a good, somber, serious theme going, and then they killed it with the out-of-place comedy. It didn't fit. It wasn't. It's not that it wasn't well written. It just wasn't well written into the situation.
I think they just said, "Hey, let's do this just to do it," whether giving thought about whether it's right for the movie or not.
Yeah. All right. In the end, scary?
No.
Agreed. Which, unfortunately, is probably always going to be the case. How would you rate it? Out of 10.
5.
Really?
Yeah, it's middle of the road. It was entertaining, you know, but not in a scary way, not in a comedy way. It was just like a, you know, a watch once and be entertained for what it is kind of thing. Yeah, if I never saw it again, wouldn't hurt my feelings.
I'd say 6.5. Because, kind of for the same reason, like, I think it was a little above average. It was a good movie. I wasn't bored, you know. I had a good time watching it. I'm not gonna say I'm not thrilled I watched it, but I'm not disappointed either. It was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know that I'd watch it again either, but it wasn't a bad watch. You know, if you're out there and you have nothing to watch and it happens to be on, you won't be disappointed. So yeah,
I would have rated it higher if two things would have happened. 1, Dreadlocks died earlier, and 2, Fatty didn't get any.
That scene right there. That scene, no.
Like, that's where the horror started, and there was no seriousness in that scene to start with anyways.
No girl in the world
When a
is
fat
sleeping
man-
with a big
when a
fat
fat-
man taking a dump.
Yeah, when a fat man jokes about having to take a poop, then he goes to take a said poop in an outhouse, and then a hot girl goes and just jumps him. No, there's no seriousness in that.
No.
No. No, 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 no. No. This is a comedy that was done wrong.
Still don't think it was a comedy. But either way, we'll see you next time with another movie.